Before we get into it, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit that bell icon so that you can be notified every time we put a financial tip video out, or every time we put any video out that's going to help you understand how money works so that you can make it work for you. About a week ago on the platform, on our Facebook page, the Money Changes Everything Facebook page, we came out with a list of things we thought should happen with regard to the stimulus package, the Corona stimulus package. One of the suggestions that we made was that the definition of hardship under the hardship loan rules for a 401k, we suggested that those rules be expanded, that definition be expanded to include people who were affected economically by the coronavirus, thereby allowing them to borrow money from their 401k in order to shore up their finances. Now, I suggested that they be allowed to do that without a penalty and waiving of the taxes. Well, looks like the Senate has a plan they came out with just a few moments ago, 1057 now on March 25th. The Senate's plan would allow up to a $100,000 hardship loan for people who were affected by the coronavirus. This loan would be subject to taxes. So you'd still have to pay taxes on the amount borrowed from your 401k. However, they would waive the 10% penalty fee. And that's huge, because if you did borrow $100,000 from your plan, with the penalty, of course, you'd be liable for $10,000 in a penalty fee. Now, of course, if you're age 59 and a half or older, you can go ahead and make withdrawals from your plan, and then they're penalty free. But for everyone who's younger than 59 and a half and needs to tap into that money due to the corona event, the Senate is drawing up a plan that would allow you to do so penalty free. Now, another feature of the Senate proposal is that they would give you 3 years to repay the amount borrowed and to pay the taxes. Okay. However, it does not say, as of yet, I cannot find what the penalty would be if you were not able to do that. I imagine that if you're not able to put that money back in there with the taxes by 3 years, then you'd be subject to the 10% penalty. I do not know that for a fact, but that seems to be the only stick that they have with this carrot. So look, here's some things you need to watch out for. This is not going to be hitting the lottery or free money. The loans are still subject, as we said, to income taxes. You've got to check with your plan rules and make sure that they allow for hardship withdrawals. Plans are not required to do that. And some plans do have provisions stating that other sources of savings have to be exhausted before taking a loan or withdrawal. So you've got to check with your plan provider to see what the rules are. And look, just a rule of thumb, this should not be an immediate go-to anyway if you do have other sources, because this money is supposed to be growing for you. And remember, if you're taking money and borrowing it from a 401k, you are taking it out of play in an environment where the market is down precipitously. Okay, so you have to really consider that. You're going to be paying yourself back interest and principal in many cases. Again, check with your plan provider, but you are taking that money out of play. You're locking in losses. So this is what's happening. But there are some considerations that you have to really think about prior to pulling such a trigger. All right, we'll have more as the situation develops. Remember, for now, this is a proposal. We will see if the Senate and the House are able to include this in the final bill, and we'll let you know if the president signs it.